Welcome to the AppmaxCare tutorial video on how to create OHIP claim and submit to MCEDT. Here I am logging in with the admin credentials. You can do the same process using provider login. Let's first check the provider's OHIP registration data. Provider Jackmark has the test OHIP data added. Here you can add the data such as OHIP number, group number, visit location, specialty, service location indicator, and Go Secure credentials. You can validate the Go Secure credentials by clicking on this Validate button. You can add these data during the creation of provider profile or at later using edit functionality. Now let's check the patient's OHIP insurance details. Here, for patient Yogi Talavia, we have added test OHIP insurance data. Under the Payer section of Patient Profile, you can manage the OHIP data. Here, you can see the data is already added. You can validate the OHIP card using this Validate button. To validate, you must need to select the OHIP registered provider. Right now, it is giving the error since our provider Go Secure test credentials are expired. This insurance data can be added using this Add button here. Also, at the time of new patient creation in the system, the OHIP insurance data can be added. Now let's create the appointment and create the OHIP claim for it. To learn more about how to create the appointment, please check separate tutorial video available on our channel. Make sure to add correct service or billing code with the correct suffix or service provider and units. The total fees are automatically calculated based on MCEDT guidelines. After entering the details, make sure to save it. Also add the correct diagnosis code. All these service code and related details can be added later using Edit Schedule functionality as well. Now let's create the schedule. Here, you can see the newly created schedule, which is in the book status. In order to bill the appointment, it must be in checkout status. In other words, the service should be rendered before billing. Now, let's change the status of the schedule to the checkout. To learn more about how to work on the schedule, please check out separate tutorial video for the same. Let's go to the invoice area to create the invoice for this appointment. Here, you can see the schedule number 514 is in checkout status. Let's select it and create the invoice. As you can see, System is asking to select the payer and provider in the filter before creating the invoice. This is a very important step. If you have many schedules to be billed for the same provider and same payer, then you can combine them in one single invoice per patient. So, let's select the provider and payer in the filter, and then select the schedule to be billed, and create the invoice. Now, in Manage Invoice area, you can see the newly created invoice. Here you can see there are two invoices, which are in Invoice Created status and ready to create the OHIP claim. So, let's select both invoices and create the claim. There are two options to create the claim. One is the separate claim for each invoice, and another is combined batch claim for all the invoices. Let's create the batch claim here, one single claim for all the invoices. Here, again, you can see it is asking to select the single provider in the filter. It is because even in the batch claim, only single provider invoices can be combined. Let's select the provider for which we would like to create the claim. Now, here you can see the claim is created. You can check the claim file by clicking on it. Let's upload it to the MCEDT. However, since our test account credentials are expired, it will return with the same error. But for the sake of process, this is how you upload the claim to MCEDT. So that is the complete process of OHIP claim creation and submission. Thank you for watching this tutorial video. Please check out more tutorial videos on our channel.